This is me without any makeup, and I am a writer. Proud to be a writer. I'm trying to write something that's going to be as good as The Lord of the Rings. But even though I'm a writer, I do the Gail commandments, and I walk about 40 minutes a day outside, and I work out about an hour on my skier, and then indoors I do some calisthenics like waist workouts, but I have to admit that I don't starve myself. I love my Cheerios and my rice Chex, and I've been eating ground flaxseed with, and I have quinoa with brown rice every day. So I take care of myself, and with beans and seaweed, kombu, kelp. So I eat a kind of like a Japanese diet, but I was raised Japanese, but I am a writer, and I am determined that my next book, I do some facelift exercises, and I wouldn't say, but I'm not so obsessed with myself, with my looks, that I would do anything like plastic surgery. I do facelift exercises, because I'm 61 years old. Would you believe it? I'm 61 years old. So, but what's really freaking me out is here I am at 61, and I'm still getting people like on my marriage list. And it's just crazy. I don't even care about a marriage list. Right now, I've been dreaming about writing a book that's going to be as good as The Lord of the Rings, because I picked up my Silver Skies. Gee, I'm a writer. I'm a writer. I picked up my Silver Skies, and I thought, wow, this is really good. You need to finish this. You need to give it an ending. This is as good as like Wuthering Heights. So I've been rereading all of my writing craft books, and like this is a really good one. Orson Scott Card is a fantastic writer and a very good writing teacher. And I'm rereading them, and all the craft that I had in the 1990s when I worked on Silver Skies is coming back to me. And I was such a good writer that I was able to write a novel with a main character who was crusading against gun control. And his family was being carted off to concentration camps in the book. And so basically my book was what happens to a country when you take away their guns. Then tyranny takes over and the people can't defend themselves. So basically, this is what and the Oklahoma City Federal Building bombing was in the book too, in the background, and I was talking about how that was a false flag, that the government set that up. In other words, I'm not talking about it. It was a fiction, it's a novel, but I wrote the book so that you would have sympathy for the people who wanted to keep their guns and not have the state take their gun rights away from them so that they couldn't defend themselves when the leaders started setting up concentration camps, and people were carted off to concentration camps and they didn't have guns to defend themselves. So, and the writing was so good, apparently, that even Steven Spielberg fell in love with the book, and he's a Democrat. And I don't know what his stand is on gun rights, but if he's a Democrat, he's probably, when you write well enough, you can even get people who are not of your political party to like your book. So the difference between me and Laurie McBride is that, so here I am, Laurie's been telling people that I'm pudgy. Maybe I am pudgy, but I'm pudgy and sexy. I am the sexy writer. You know why I'm the sexy writer? Because I write for passion. I am determined to create a masterpiece. It's going to take me about 2 years, but I am the sexy writer. You know what a sexy writer is? A sexy writer is somebody who stays young because they keep their passion. They write because they want to add to the world of art. They don't do it for money. They don't do it for fame. In fact, I don't even care if I get famous from this. All I care about is when I'm done with the book, I want to pick it up and read it and think, wow, this is something I want to read over and over again because it just does something to my soul. It makes me understand life better. That's why you write. That's why you make movies. That's why you do anything in the art world. If you do it to have your name up in lights, to be famous, then that sucks. People who have those motives, the only thing they can turn out is trash. That's why Laurie McBride only turns out trash, because she's fame obsessed. She thinks she's so proud of being Laurie McBride, the celebrity, the famous woman married to the famous man. I don't give a flip about that stuff. In fact, nowadays I think it's a curse to be famous, because then you start doing things for money. It's like, oh, if I can't make money, if I can't get my name in lights with this book, then I'm no good. No, you're no good if you write something and it can't transform your reader. So that's all I care about. I want to be able to pick that book up and think, wow, this is something I want to read over and over again. You may say, well, why are you showing off your body if you can? Well, she's saying that because I'm a writer, I can't be sexy. Oh, no. Who says a writer can't be sexy? Huh?